Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting and potentially transformative opportunities in the world of technology and investing, Rigetti Computing. In this in-depth video, we'll explore the company's vision, technology, market potential, competitive landscape, financials, and the risks and rewards associated with investing in this quantum computing pioneer. Whether you're an investor seeking the next big thing or a technology enthusiast fascinated by the quantum revolution, this is a must-watch. Rigetti Computing, Inc. is a leading quantum computing company headquartered in Berkeley, California. Founded in 2013 by quantum physicist Chad Rigetti, the company is dedicated to building scalable quantum computers and making them accessible to researchers, businesses, and developers worldwide. Rigetti stands out as one of the few full-stack quantum companies. It not only designs and fabricates quantum chips, but also develops the software and cloud infrastructure to make quantum computing accessible in the real world. Before we dive into the specifics of Rigetti, let's set the stage. Why is quantum computing such a big deal? Unlike classical computers that use bits as the smallest unit of information, either 0 or 1, quantum computers use qubits, which can represent both 0 and 1 simultaneously due to the principle of superposition. This, along with entanglement and other quantum phenomena, allows quantum computers to process information in ways that are fundamentally impossible for classical computers. The potential impact is staggering. Quantum computing could revolutionize fields like drug discovery, materials science, cryptography, logistics optimization, machine learning, and much more. Problems that would take classical supercomputers thousands of years to solve could be cracked in seconds or minutes by quantum machines. And as the global data and computational needs explode, the world is racing to harness this power. Rigetti's approach is built on superconducting qubits, the same technology pursued by other industry leaders like Google and IBM. However, Rigetti's unique value proposition lies in its full-stack integration, in-house chip fabrication, and its commitment to cloud-based quantum access. In-house fabrication. Unlike many competitors, Rigetti owns and operates its own quantum chip fabrication facility. This gives Rigetti greater control over innovation, iteration, and intellectual property, allowing for rapid prototyping and improvement of quantum processors. Cloud-first quantum computing. Rigetti's quantum computers are accessible via its cloud platform, Forest, and are also integrated into major cloud providers like Amazon Web Services, AWS, through Bracket and Microsoft Azure Quantum. This allows developers, researchers, and enterprises worldwide to run quantum experiments on real hardware from anywhere. Flexible architecture. Rigetti's modular design allows for the rapid scaling of qubit counts and the creation of hybrid quantum classical workflows. This flexibility is crucial for keeping pace with the rapidly evolving field and for integrating quantum computing into existing computational infrastructure. Let's talk numbers. The quantum computing market is still in its infancy but is projected to grow exponentially. Estimates suggest the quantum computing market could reach $65 billion or more by 2030, with applications in pharmaceuticals, finance, chemicals, logistics, and cybersecurity driving massive demand. Early movers like Rigetti are positioning themselves to capture significant market share as quantum computers transition from research labs to commercial deployment. Major corporations and governments are already investing billions in quantum research, and partnerships with key industry players are crucial. Rigetti has forged alliances with leading cloud providers, academic institutions, and corporations. Its quantum processors are available on AWS Bracket and Microsoft Azure Quantum, giving the company access to a wide customer base and integration with enterprise IT environments. Rigetti also participates in government-funded research projects in the United States and Europe, helping to shape the future of quantum technology standards and applications. Additionally, Rigetti supports an open-source developer community through its Forest SDK and Quill programming language. This open approach fuels innovation and encourages adoption, much like how Linux became the backbone of the cloud computing revolution. Rigetti operates a quantum as a service (QaaS) model, where customers pay for access to quantum computing resources via the cloud. Revenues are generated from direct enterprise clients and through usage fees from major cloud platforms. The company also receives revenue from research grants, partnerships, and bespoke quantum solutions for specific industry needs. Like most quantum startups, Rigetti is pre-profit and invests heavily in research and development. The company's balance sheet reflects significant investment in chip fabrication, software, and workforce expansion. Investors should expect a long-term horizon, as meaningful commercial revenues are expected to scale as the technology matures and quantum advantage, where quantum computers outperform classical ones, becomes a reality in practical applications. Rigetti competes with global giants like Google, IBM, and Intel, as well as other quantum startups. Each company has chosen different technological paths: superconducting circuits, trapped ions, photonics, and more. While IBM and Google have deeper pockets and more established ecosystems, Rigetti's nimble, vertically integrated approach and focus on cloud accessibility give it unique advantages. The race is not just about building the most qubits, but also about error correction, scalability, and making quantum computing useful for real-world problems. Rigetti's track record of rapid iteration and its ability to integrate with existing cloud infrastructure are strong differentiators. Rigetti has consistently demonstrated technological progress, with regular announcements of new quantum processor generations featuring increased qubit counts and improved coherence times. The company's public disclosures highlight a roadmap toward commercial-scale quantum advantage, including milestones in error correction, hybrid quantum classical computation, and enterprise partnerships. Investors should watch for updates on new processor launches, expansion of cloud access partnerships, and announcements of enterprise use cases that demonstrate quantum advantage. These are key signals that Rigetti is progressing along the path from research to commercial impact. No investment thesis is complete without a frank discussion of risks. Quantum computing is a moonshot technology with significant technical hurdles yet to be overcome. These include qubit stability, decoherence, quantum error correction, hardware scaling, and the development of practical algorithms for business needs. Competition is fierce, and there is the possibility that alternative quantum technologies or even classical high-performance computing could delay or diminish the market impact of quantum processors. Regulatory uncertainty and long development timelines mean investors need to have a high-risk tolerance and a long-term perspective. So why should you consider Rigetti as an investment? 1. Pioneering status. Rigetti is one of the few pure-play quantum computing companies publicly accessible to investors, offering exposure to a potentially paradigm-shifting technology. 2. Full-stack integration. Its in-house chip fabrication and cloud software platform position it well to capture value across the quantum computing stack. 3. Scalability and partnerships. Rigetti's approach to scalability and its integration with top cloud providers make it a key player in the emerging quantum ecosystem. 4. Potential for exponential growth. If quantum computing fulfills its promise, even a small piece of the projected market could translate into massive returns for early shareholders. Of course, this is a high-risk, high-reward scenario. Investors should balance their exposure and diversify accordingly. Rigetti Computing reported Q3 2025 revenue of $1.9 million, representing an 18% year-over-year decline from $2.4 million in Q3 2024. Gross margin contracted sharply to 21%, down from 51% a year earlier, reflecting pricing pressure and higher costs. Operating expenses rose to $21 million, compared to $18.6 million in the prior year, driving an operating loss of $20.5 million versus $17.3 million previously. On a GAAP basis, the company posted a net loss of $201 million, primarily due to a $182 million non-cash warrant liability adjustment, while non-GAAP net loss came in at $10.7 million, or $0.03 per share, beating analyst expectations of negative $0.05. Rigetti ended the quarter with a strong cash position of $558.9 million, which increased to approximately $600 million by early November following warrant exercises. Despite the EPS beat and liquidity strength, the company faces ongoing challenges from declining revenue, margin compression, and widening losses, underscoring the need for successful execution of its cost-cutting initiatives and commercialization strategy. In summary, Rigetti Computing, Inc. represents a bold bet on the future of computation. The company's vision, technology, and market position make it a compelling story for investors willing to embrace uncertainty for the chance at transformative gains. The quantum race is just beginning, and Rigetti has positioned itself as a contender with the potential to shape the future of everything from medicine to finance, logistics, and beyond. As always, do your own due diligence, consult with a financial advisor, and remember that early-stage technology investments come with significant risks. At this time, I would likely continue to hold the stock if you have it and are in it for the long run, but the stock has had a significant price run-up and would not be surprised to see a correction in the near term as they continue to take on debt in their hopes of changing the world. This is an investment where you could lose it all or have a moonshot depending on how the technology develops. Thanks for tuning in. Let us know what you think of Rigetti and the quantum revolution in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the technologies shaping our future. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep investing for tomorrow.